Hi guys, welcome to the Wrestling Retrospective, and in today's video I'm going to do my predictions for AAA, NXT, TNA and WWE Worlds Collide. So, first up we have Legardio Del Fantasma, so Santos Escobar, Angel and Berto taking on the team of El Hijo D. Dr. Wagner Jr., Pagano and Psycho Clown. You'll have to forgive me, I'm going to butcher these names so badly throughout this video. But no, I feel like the team of Legardio Del Fantasma are going to cost themselves this match. I feel like the kind of cracks between Berto and Santos Escobar are going to end up coming to a forefront here. I feel like Berto might even walk out on the match, or maybe Santos will, and Angel's kind of caught in the middle. So I feel like the AAA lads are going to get the win here. So Dr. Wagner Jr., Pagano and Psycho Clown for the win here, just because of Legardio Del Fantasma pretty much breaking down at the scenes throughout this match. What comes of all this, I'm really not sure. I've heard some things about Berto getting a push. I don't think that's necessarily true. But I'd love to see Santos Escobar get a push out of this. I feel like he's by far the better of the three of them. But no, I feel like it's going to be a decent... I feel like all of them are going to be pretty decent matches because we essentially being shown people that we haven't seen before. I mean, a lot of these AAA lads I've not seen before, apart from Vikingo. So yeah, I'm looking forward to all these matches. But I do wonder what's going to come of Legardio Del Fantasma after this one. After that, we have the second six-man tag team match where we have Aerostar, Octagon Jr. and Mr. Iguana, which Mr. Iguana is like a very unique character, taking on the LWO. Now, we have seen that Joaquin Wilde got hurt during the speed match yesterday on Raw. So will he be in the match? Maybe. It depends how bad the injury is. If he's not, I'm sure they can find a Latino guy to take his place. Yeah, Rey Mysterio is very... I mean, what's the take for it? He's like conspicuous by his absence on this show. I assume he will be around for something. If he's cleared to wrestle, he'll probably come in here because it is his group after all. And in case you don't know, it's Rey Mysterio's group. Whenever Rey is around, they do, as a group, come out to his theme instead of the group theme, which, you know, isn't selfish at all. But it wouldn't actually surprise me if Rey Mysterio injured Joaquin Wilde to get into this match because he is a bastard. But no, for me, I'm going to go with the LWO to get the win here. It feels like a very babyface versus babyface team match. I might be wrong. I don't know anything about AAA, so you have to forgive me if I'm wrong. But no, I feel like if Legardio are going to get the win in their match, then the LWO... No, sorry. If Legardio are going to lose their match, then LWO will win this one, and then it's kind of evens out, if that makes sense. But no, I feel like, yeah, the LWO are probably going to get the win in this one. After that, we have a women's tag team match where we see the very attractive tag team of Stephanie Vaquer and Lola Vice taking on Dallas and Chick Tormenta. And for me, I don't know, I feel like Stephanie Vaquer and Lola Vice can get the win here. It wouldn't make much sense to have Stephanie Vaquer lose a match and then go into Money in the Bank on a loss. So I can't help but feel like Lola and Stephanie are going to get the win here. It feels like Lola's also been set up for a pretty decent run in NXT into the future. She's been kind of targeting the NXT Women's Championship, so maybe she uses the momentum of a win here to go towards that championship. So yeah, for me, I'm going to go with the NXT ladies to get the win over the AAA ladies. But no, I feel like this could be a decent match. I am a bit concerned about the age matter of the AAA girls, with Dallas being like 50 and Chick being about 40, compared to like Vaquer and Lola, who are fairly young compared. So I'm worried it might be a slower match compared to what Lola and Stephanie are used to. But I feel like it'll be a decent match. I just feel like there could have maybe been better women to get in for this one for AAA goes. But I don't know, I haven't seen them wrestle, so maybe I'm just chatting absolute bollocks. But no, yeah, I feel like it's just going to be a half decent match either way. And as I said, Stephanie Vaquer and Lola just absolutely getting the win here. After that, we have the Fatal 4-Way match where Ethan Page will defend his newly won North American Championship against Rey Fenix, Laredo Kid, and Javon Evans. And for me, this is a really interesting one. You've got three kind of top high flyers in Laredo Kid, Rey Fenix, and Javon Evans, and then a very grounded wrestler in Ethan Page, who I feel like is going to try and steal the win as much as he can and kind of stay in the ring a lot during this one to kind of avoid all the kind of high flying antics of the rest of the match. But for me, I'm going to go with Javon Evans to get the win here. I feel like Ethan Page is main roster bound at some point, if not like straight after this show. So I feel like he's only going to have a short North American title reign, so then he can kind of say that he won the NXT and North American Championships. Obviously, Rey Fenix will go back to his like banger matches on SmackDown. Laredo Kid will go back to TNA. And that leaves Javon Evans in NXT, which then makes sense for him to win the title here and then take the title back down to NXT. And then Ethan Page can move on onto the main roster where he should have been in the first place. But no, I feel like this really has potential to be match of the night. It wouldn't shock me if it was. Between this and the assumed main event, I feel like are probably going to be matches of the night. But yeah, I feel like this is going to be really, really cool. I kind of like the fact that Phoenix is in this and didn't get in Money in the Bank because we got Penta in Money in the Bank. But yeah, I feel I kind of both like compliment this match before it's even happened. But yeah, for me, I'm going to go with Javon Evans to become the new NXT North American Champion. And finally, in the main event, we have Chad Gable challenging El Hijo del Vikingo for the AAA Mega Championship, which is their World Championship. And yeah, for me, as good as this match is probably going to be, because we know Chad Gable can go in the ring and Vikingo is arguably one of the best luchadors in the world right now, I feel like they're not going to trade the Mega Championship. Chad Gable isn't going to get his first singles championship here, and Vikingo will retain his championship. But no, I feel like this is going to be an absolutely fantastic match. I feel like the submission based of Chad Gable against the high flyingness of Vikingo is going to work really well. I think the only real issue is if they've got good chemistry or not, but then Chad Gable can pretty much have a good match with anybody, and I feel like Vikingo is very similar. So yeah, I can't really see where this goes wrong. But yeah, I've seen a lot of Vikingo in AEW and in TNA, so when this show was announced, I was very happy to see him not only in the main event, but going against someone who can have an absolute banger match with him. So yeah, match I feel like will, I don't know, between this and the Fatal 4-Way match, one of those two will get match of the night. But yeah, this is a match I'm very much looking forward to, but Vikingo will not be dropping the World Championship to Chad Gable, and he will retain it here. So those are my predictions for WWE NXT/AAA Worlds Collide. Do put down in the comments below your predictions and what you think of the show in general and anything else you think might happen. But yeah, I feel like this is going to be a really good show. I feel like there's a lot of people who are going to get a lot of good exposure out of this. Very much looking forward to seeing Vikingo on WWE television a lot more. I think when the announcement of AAA was done, Vikingo was immediately the person who I was like making dream matches for. But yeah, I've said can be a great event. I feel like the fact it's on YouTube and the fact it's free makes it even better. But yes, do put your thoughts on it down below. Do like the video if you enjoyed it. Do subscribe. I am trying to get to 1,000 subscribers before SummerSlam, about 740-ish now. So yeah, that'll be much appreciated. But you know, if we don't get it, we don't get it. But yeah, do subscribe for all this wrestling content. There was predictions for Against All Odds yesterday, and there is predictions for Money in the Bank tomorrow, as well as reviews for Against All Odds, Worlds Collide, and Money in the Bank next week, or Sunday, Monday, and Tuesday. So yeah, thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one.